Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. We are back with Manta. We have turned it around so we can start work on the passenger side of the car, and we will first attempt the chassis rail. The steps are going to be a little bit different than the driver's side because the condition of this side is a little bit better than it was on the other side. We have the cross member in a little bit better condition, and the floor of the car is in slightly better condition. The seals are not too bad, and the 8 pillar has been repaired before, so it still has some structural strength that the driver's side has been lacking. We still have the reinforcement of the cabin inside, and still we have the mounting points on the chassis, so we will hold that measurement for the chassis, and we're going to attempt to change the front of the chassis rail and then move our way towards the back. So when we have this, we have a nice strong foundation that we can work our way further, like with A-pillar and floor inner seals and whatnot. So this is the assembly of the front part of the chassis rail. This has been made from S235 mild construction steel. We have made it from a rectangular profile. I have videos on that on my channel. If you're interested, you can see the link on the white thingy somewhere on top of the video. And this is the inner one. We have made spacers. As you can see, this will space off the two surfaces when these are put together, because if the surfaces are close together it can cause rust. So we have made this, and we have put zinc spray, a well-through primer on all the mounting points and the spots where it will be welded, so those two are protected on the inside, because the access is going to be a little bit more difficult when it's mounted together. So this is it. We have started off cleaning the Unterbodenschutz, bitumen and anti-gravel protection stuff, and let's get to work. Okay, so let's discuss the floor pan. We have put in the new replacement sheet metal, so we can see where it goes and where we can do the cutting. So, but we can take it out just so you can see the condition of the floor pan and where we are going to cut. We have bolted where the original one is bolted for the front seats. So let's take We also need to mind the location of this. This is the rear part of the chassis rails. So this one comes here and it connects to the cross member. So this is where this will connect. So this is the condition of the front passenger floor. Here you can see the chassis rail, which goes underneath here all the way back towards the rear cross member. So this is the condition of the chassis rail. As you can see, it has it's missing a larger piece here. Now we need to clean off the edge and prepare the surface to be welded with a new sheet metal, and also protect it with well-through primer, so when we are welding we are protecting that weld as well. This is it. slowly but surely there will be more of the car on the floor than on the lift. So we have taken off the front of the chassis rail. I have used variants of brush attachments to get the old paint and rusty flakes and stuff like that off. We have cut out the bad stuff, so we are left with good sheet metal to weld on. I have used different attachments to get into it, so I have cleaned the inside as well. On the edges and on the insides I'm going to, and also where the chassis rail comes, I'm going to put on zinc spray because it's a weld-through primer and it's going to protect the weld. And on the other components I'm going to put on primer color and some red color to seal off the primer, so it's going to be nice and protected. Okay everyone, so I have cleaned off the inside and put on zinc spray and then primer color and now the red color, so things will be protected. Now this thing needs to dry. In the meantime we have taken out the insulation over the transmission area, over the tunnel. Now we are moving backwards so we can kind of assess what we're going to do on the rear of the car, because the rear end of the quarter panel is pretty messed up, so I'm going to show you this next. Okay, so this is the thing I have been talking about. It looks pretty terrible, but we need to be careful because reinforcements such as these have to come on the inside. These have been treated with zinc and also primer color and color on the inside because it's a hard to reach area. You could potentially drill a hole and then put in the kind of a straw attachment for the spray can, but I decided to do this now because it's better to do things now and you don't have to worry that you're going to forget about it later. Let's take a closer look how it looks like. So everyone, this is it for today. We're making small progress, but the project is going to take a lot of work. So see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining in and bye.